prepare clinics. Please get them. And as well, the second we call the process of preservation. And we also refer to this project as the Edenfield materials because of the connection that these materials had to the late Judge Edenfield of the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Georgia. And originally the materials were in the Savannah courthouse, and then they somehow got moved to Statesboro. No one knows how they got to Statesboro. No one knows how they were damaged. Only he knows. Yeah. Only he knows, and he took that secret with him. And no one really knows how they got damaged. Obviously, very severely heat damaged as well. So I was asked to go down to Statesboro to pick up approximately 170 volumes of these damaged leather-bound books. And I kid you not, my jaw dropped when I saw them. I mean, just it rocked, literally, because I was just frightened of them. And there is a picture in the handout on the tables of a couple of the shelves that were in the Statesboro courthouse. But these are some actual materials that we haven't actually gotten around to preparing yet. But these are some of those Edenfield materials as well. But I felt that the dean had given us a challenge, and the library is nothing if we're not up to a challenge. So we created this, what we call the process of preservation. We had 2 workshops with our leather conservator, Leah. Her name's on the handout as well, who could not be with us this morning. And those were open to any interested parties. We had people from the main library come over and take a look at those. And I filmed them as well, so if you'd really like to put your hand at fixing leather books, you can watch our videos as well, so you'll enjoy that, I'm sure. She did provide some special training to our student worker, Caroline, who's back there. And I particularly want to compliment Caroline for her dedication to this project. I think that she's learned a lot, but she's also brought her own skills as well. Caroline is in the print and paper making program at the Lamar Dodge School of Art. There is another card just around the corner that has some of the items that are still in process, showing you the patches that we do, some experiments that we were working with as well, and then of course the handout kind of goes through the step-by-step process as well. I want to thank everyone in the library for their support and interest in the project and putting up with the occasional messiness as well. Special shout out to Marie for helping set up this morning, and to Dan Riggs, who helped me cart the bookcase around back and forth a lot as well. And so thank all of you for your interest here. If any of you want to take a look at our workroom or the rare book room, please see me. I'll be glad to take you through there. And if you have any questions about the terminology or the process that we follow that's in the handout, please ask myself or Caroline. We'll be glad to explain that to you as well. So, finally, I want to thank the dean for his support of this project and for actually giving us an opportunity to learn and experiment and go forward with our preservation efforts. He gave us a unique challenge, and I hope that he's pleased with how it turned out. So, with that, we will dramatically push this project.
And well done.
Yeah, thank you. I will dramatically unveil. Wow. You can put the plant in. There you go. Wow. All right. You just have to merchandise these things, you know. There you go. So there are the Edenfield materials. Wow. And just, I mean, there's no, I mean, obviously they were never going to look as good as new. And in the world of historic preservation, they should never look exactly like they do when they were new. It always needs to be clear that they've been repaired or rehabbed. That's the same thing with buildings as well. You should always be able to tell what was done, but it should be done well, but you know that it's been repaired and fixed. So this is what we were able to do with that.
Wow.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Thank
Really, really special day.
I appreciate the opportunity.
A wonderful testament to what you and your team do to honor something so beautiful that was developed by somebody who cares so deeply about the institution. So,
well, we're going to leave this here for a while
wonderful.
until we figure out where everything's going to go. And I think it kind of dressed up the hallway.
Absolutely.
So, thank you. more scones from Sweetie Pie by Savvy on the east side, and our own Jibber Joe's coffee.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
I'd love to.
See what we actually.